science fiction, or are they a reality? I'm Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about string theory. Physicists and mathematicians have been wondering what is inside photons for years, and that led them to the theory that there are multiple universes and that gravitons can travel through them. I've studied physics here at St. Louis City College, and it has inspired me to learn about string theory. You should listen to this because it is the theory of everything. It could be where we live right now. I would like to talk to you guys about strings and membranes, dimensions, multiple universes, and gravitons. All these seem like very big definitions, but I'm going to try to break it down Barney style for you guys. So the first question is, what are strings? In 1984, John Schwartz and Green published papers at Cambridge, 2 different papers. And they said that strings, okay, so inside matter, there are molecules. Inside molecules, there are atoms. Inside atoms, there are protons and neutrons. Inside protons and neutrons, there are strings. And if an atom is the size of our universe, these strings are the size of trees on Earth. These things are tiny. And these strings affect the mass and the electromagnetivity of particles. And also they said that there are 10 different dimensions. There's time, the x, y, and z, and also 6 others that we cannot perceive. Now the way that they look like rubber bands, these strings, just like this little animation here. And the way that they affect the mass and other characteristics of particles is, imagine a violin. When you play a violin, the strings vibrate differently. And just like the rubber bands, they affect the mass in the same kind of way. Now, membranes, in 1995, Edward Whitten published a paper in Princeton, and he said that these rubber bands can now be thicker, like membranes, and these membranes can stretch the size of a universe. Now, imagine that this pool table is our universe. All of the billiard balls are the atoms, the light, everything that we can perceive in our reality. And when the billiard balls hit, they make sound, and those sounds represent gravitons. So if our universe is on this membrane, there is a 11th dimension, and that is what is implied to be the parallel universes, multiple universes. So again, in 1985, Edward Whitten published a paper in Princeton saying that there were these 10 dimensions, time, x, y, z, and then the 6 that we cannot perceive, plus one more. That one more is the 11th dimension. Imagine that all these membranes are sliced up like a slice of bread. And we cannot travel between them because we are like in a TV screen or a movie screen. You put a TV and movie screen right next to each other, and a character from one TV screen cannot hop to another. They have the perception of going in 3 dimensions, but you cannot go in 3 dimensions like this dinosaur here. Now, gravitons are 10 to the 39th times weaker than magnets. That's why I passed the magnets around. As you see gravity, I can pick up these keys here very easily, and as you guys notice with the magnets, you cannot pull them apart very easily. They're very, very strong. 10 to the 39th times stronger than gravity, but gravity is not exclusive to our plane. It can go between those slices of bread. So what are gravitons? They're massless particles that can travel through different dimensions, where those other 10 dimensions and our time, our mass, our light, are all like this rubber band here, where they're attached to the 11th dimension. They are attached to the membrane, where the gravitons are more like this one here, where they're not attached to the membrane. They can go between different universes. So in CERN, at the CERN Hadron Collider, we're taking hydrogen molecules and we're smashing them together, hopefully to make them blow up. And in that exact instant, we want to be able to see if there are gravitons, and before it leaves our universe. So if we were able to prove this would be the largest breakthrough in science. It would mean that we might be able to communicate with other intelligent beings in other universes. So I hope that you guys kind of have a vague understanding of what strings, membranes, parallel universes, dimensions, and what gravitons are. So hopefully one day we'll be able to talk to the aliens, and again, this could all be theoretical. That's why it's controversial, and it may not be true.